This is a good question. I've heard from a number of testers or potential testers who are interested in software testing as a profession, but they don't have the technical knowledge, and so they want to know if they can learn software testing and go into that field. The answer ultimately is yes. I've spoken with many testers over the years, and they often come from some very unusual backgrounds. It's great if you have knowledge of programming languages, scripting languages, and other things related to IT and computers, but that doesn't mean you can't go into software testing as a profession. What it does mean is that you will need to gain that knowledge, and you can definitely learn software testing. In fact, you can do so on your own by self-studying, for example, using the free software testing syllabi that you can find on the ASTQB website. The ASTQB website and the AdSQA website also have some excellent free webinars, white papers, and podcasts, much like this, where you can learn the basics of software testing. And I should also note that the syllabi that you find on the ASTQB website are, of course, also found at the AdSQA website. Ideally, you would also take a reputable software testing training class. That's really the fast and easy option for learning software testing. There are some excellent classes that are offered by accredited training providers through ASTQB, and you can find those on the ASTQB website. There are also software testing training classes that are online. AdSQA has one. We call that the @Learn system, and there is a great training course. It's 8 parts. It's called The Essentials of Software Testing, and that's a very inexpensive option. It's recorded, so you don't get that nice one-on-one interaction where you can talk to the instructors like you would with the ASTQB accredited training providers. But it is an option for those that are dealing with a very limited budget. Before you do any of that, though, I'd really recommend that you take a look at the software testing career path, and you can find that at the ASTQB website. So go to astqb.org, and search for the software testing career path. You'll see from that there are really a number of areas that you can go into that are fascinating. You can get into security testing, or you can get into performance testing, where you deal with various loads that are on computers, and what does that cause the systems to do, and is it still friendly for users. There's also usability testing if you want to really delve into the user experience. There are really a number of paths that you can follow. All of them start with foundation level knowledge. So it's important that you have, before you start going down that path, that basic foundation level. Really, the certification is the way to go. But the foundation level knowledge ensures that you have basic terminology, that you understand the concepts, and that you understand the principles. Now, you're not going to be an expert coming out of a foundation level certification, not by any means, but you will be able to communicate effectively. You'll have a foundation, no pun intended, that you can build on with the more specialized knowledge. And it really is a great way, especially across teams, both those that are all in-house and those that use some outside testing support services, because you'll all be working on the same basis and vocabulary and terminology. So it really is a great way for managers to ensure that they have some consistency in their communication, which ultimately helps to avoid mistakes, and it also helps to make the whole environment just that much more efficient. Bottom line, if you enjoy technology, even if you don't currently have that ability or those skills, and you're naturally curious about how things work, and you're able to study, whether it be on your own or through some sort of course, then I'm certain that you can learn software testing and go into this profession. It's a great profession. It's highly rated in terms of happiness. It's really long-term job security, because you might hear that or might think that something like artificial intelligence would remove the need for software testers, but in fact someone has to test the artificial intelligence as well. So as long as there is computer programming, there will be a need for software testers, or really at a very minimum, there will be a need for those who do the programming and are involved as part of DevOps and others, other teams, to have excellent software testing skills. So there's room for a lot of different people in the world of software quality.